I forgot to put myself on the screen. Hi, everybody. How are you doing today? It's time to talk the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, everything that's going on with that cast. We got a lot to talk about today. We're going to talk about how Garcelle has been going around plotting, trying to get her girl, Denise Richards, back on the show, and how Andy Cohen basically last night told her no. And then we're going to talk about how Erika is finally showing some kind of sympathy for the victims and herself. You know, we had to throw herself in there last. She's just a selfish person. And then we're going to talk about last night's episode. It was so boring, but so much to talk about. So let me go ahead and play my intro, allow more people into the room, and then we'll get right into it. Hi guys, how are you? Hi, Gabor.
Hey.
What's up,
How you
good boy?
doing?
What's up,
What's
Sharrell?
up?
What's
Nothing
happening?
much. I'm fine, y'all.
Good.
How you doing, Perry?
I'm good.
Okay, so I'm going to put up this banner for your hotline. The hotline has been a huge success. Okay, people have been calling in, talking about any and everything. Sometimes it's tips, sometimes it's just craziness out there. Okay, so but you were telling me the other day that someone called in and said that they don't think that Erika's turning on Tom. They think this is people just putting out bad rumors out there because she does have a certain part of the population that agrees with her. It might not be me, but
Right.
some other people believe her. I mean, they're feeling sorry for her this week. We'll talk about that lie in a minute. But
Sharrell,
anyway,
run your banner.
you want the banner back?
Yeah, there you go.
But so, and I always say, why didn't she just come out and show some kind of compassion, just a little bit, and then that way I can jump on board. I could be like, oh, you know, Tom stole all that money and she knew about it, but you know, at least she's worried about the victims. Now she's finally coming forward. Now I'm going to explain this in the way that it was explained to me. If I'm doing a bad job, Perry, let me know. Okay, so. There's more victims. There's these NFL players that suffer concussions. Is it called CTE?
Yeah.
CTE. So they had a class action lawsuit with who? The famous attorney, Tom Girardi. They want to settle that case, okay? Because they are liquidating Tom's assets and they found this $20 million that they feel that could cover some of the cases in his law firm. But some of the cases would include these NFL players. But if they now, Tom is no longer a practicing lawyer. So he can't fight those cases. It would have to be someone else in his law firm. But still, that money for that case would stay with Girardi and Keys. The trustees tried to divvy up which cases stay with the firm and which ones get shipped out to another firm. And one of the cases that they want to ship out is the NFL case, which is probably the bulk of the money. Erika Girardi is saying, no, she does not want that case shipped out, which is this $20 million, Perry, they're saying it should bring in $20 million because that'll be enough money to pay all of the cases that stay there. And then she gets the leftovers. But if the case goes somewhere else, she might not see that money, right? So
That's
she
my
said,
belief. That's my belief. I think she's under like this bankruptcy under this one chapter, right? So in bankruptcy at work, if you got 50 clients and you would divvy the money up with the 50. But if they separated, that money could be totally separate from the pot she's in.
Yeah.
And she might just be stuck with the victims of the plane crashes and everything else, and it may be less. That's just my opinion. I'm not a lawyer or something like that.
No, that's exactly what's going on. But she's saying they're filing motions, her attorney. No, that money must stay here, the NFL case, because it'll pay for everything. And then Erika deserves the leftovers. She was married to him for 20 years and there's no prenup. Okay. Prayers for the lives lost in Florida. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Josh. Yeah. It's true. That's crazy. We'll talk about that in a minute. And then she said, and plus it will be the right thing to do because it will help the victims.
Yeah.
She's finally showing some emotion. Well, it'll help the victims and her damn self. Go ahead, Perry.
She's trying to impress Gabor right now. And this act has been going on, and Gabor called it out. I mean, she tried to show compassion by pumping her own gas in a brand new Range Rover. Okay, and Gabor said that she needs to be on the damn bike.
To be on the bike?
Yeah. Gabor's not following. Gabor, does she really care about the NFL victims? But she is not only trying to pivot, trying to be a little bit more compassionate by saying, oh, it'll help the victims. But really, she's looking at her bottom line, which is her wallet. She's also throwing Tom under the bus. People don't believe that. So people called into Perry's chat line and said, we don't think Erika would throw Tom under the bus. She's been throwing him under the bus in more ways than one. Okay. Right. I mean, basically, I need to get out of this what I can get out of it. That's her attitude, right, Perry? Right. I want to get the most money that I can get out of this. And, you know, he's the one that stole the money, not me. That's basically her plea.
Well, in so many words. It's like this. She's been doing the same thing for like, I don't know, 23 years or how long they've been married or been together. She's been doing the same thing from day one. She never had no feelings for his old ass. She's used him, sexed him up for cash. And the bottom line, the cash came to her. Yep. That's the bottom line. Mm-hmm.
I mean, but I'm not mad at her. It is what it is.
I'm not mad at her. He the one who stole the money. He the one who stole the money. Mm-hmm, you know, it'll be noble for her, but I mean, look at the man. If I was sleeping with that man for all them years, this is my money. What he put in my account is mine. Now, what he stole, listen, you know, I mean, I'm 50-50.
Mm-hmm. I'm not mad at her. I feel like it's the only plan she has left. I'm not going down with you. It was all your bright idea to steal the money. Why take me with you? And so that's what she's doing. And you can't be mad at her. I mean, people are mad at her. I'm not anymore. I don't like her, but I'm not mad at her.
It's not the first time it happened. I mean, she done wore a wire before. So a person like that is in for the ride until it get hectic. And then they'll wear a wire and turn your ass in. And that's what the direction I see her going with Tom right now.
Ooh, we'll talk about how she threw him under the bus this episode, in my opinion, you know, trying to act like he was just a monster and she's been tortured for years. But before we get to that, let's talk about this whole Denise, what's Denise Richards situation. So Garcelle was on Andy Cohen's show, Watch What Happens Live last night, where he asked her, you know, have you seen Denise? Do you keep in touch with Denise? She goes, yeah. And, you know, I think she wants to come back. She's been telling any and everybody who will listen that Denise wants to come back. What she needs to do is go back and watch the episode with Kenya, Candy, and Cynthia and plot a way to get her back on instead of asking straight up. So Andy Cohen says, oh, she wants to come back? We need to talk about it after that. She said she'll come back under one condition. This is where she made her mistake. As long as someone's not going to be on the cast. And he says, is it LR? And she said, well, and he said, well, I don't like that when people have demands. I like you, Denise. Who the hell do you think you are with demands? If you take away them talking about you and Brandy's storyline all season long, you don't have a storyline that keep the public's attention. Is that bad?
No, it's not bad. I mean, but I agree with you.
Don't nobody want to see you. We really don't.
Last year, she had a chance to speak her mind. She chose to go and hide in the closet. So, you know.
They gave her a chance to fight like hell. You could have did like LVP. You could have quit in grand fashion. You could have released some other people's secrets. You could have tore Brandy up. You could have called Brandy a drunk. Anything. She did not. She ran from it. She just wanted to pass out C&Ds to the cast and the producers. I'm not feeling Denise being back on the show. Now, that doesn't mean I don't like you, but you're just asking the impossible. Do you think he's going to fire Lisa Rinna and bring on Denise Richards? Gabor, what do you think? That's just
the only reason I want to see her back if Lisa Rinna was there, so she can finish off what she should have finished off last year, but she didn't.
Yeah.
So you want me to get rid of the gossiping chicks, whatever y'all call them, what's that group you call them, or whatever. Get rid of the mean girls, and then let you come back for a peaceful reunion. When you could have spoke your own damn mind last year when they came after you. That's when you should have opened your damn mouth.
Denise has been smoking too much weed with Aaron. We all know they love weed.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Mutt.
Smoke weed every day.
There we go. They've been smoking too much weed. Ain't nobody trying to get you back,
Right.
Denise. What's your opinion, Gabor? Do you want Denise back?
She never brought anything to the show anyway.
Nothing.
She never brought nothing to the show.
That doesn't mean she's not nice.
So stay where you at. Stay where you at.
Yeah,
stay where you at.
Yeah.
You let them run you off. Stay where you at.
Yeah, I mean Cynthia nice
because you let Brenda come and call you. That's what I'm saying. I want to talk about the husband. That's what she should have said to Brenda. I want to talk about your husband. You talking about me? I want to talk about your husband and his substance abuse. Let's talk about that, shall we? And it would have shut everything down.
Yeah.
But you sitting up here
really
running.
Indica smoke? Do y'all know what indica smoke is? Weed. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's time for her to go. Stay where you at. Stay where you at. And now Garcelle trying to be a ride or die. Garcelle, it's too late. The girl gone there. It's too late.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We like you, Denise, but no. Let's get into the shit show last night, people.
I was so happy last night.
Why?
Because we finally saw Crystal eat some food. She ate a piece of brownie.
And she ate a piece of brownie.
And I told y'all every episode now, I need to see her eat something for me to feel good. For me to feel good, I need to see her eat something. And not only did she eat one piece, she ate two.
She did it just for you. When me and Sharrell seen that, she said she seen what Gabor said, and now she's gonna take 2 bites of this brownie. And then
it was 2 bites. Did you count it, Gabor? 2 bites.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. So
and
I was just like, okay, good.
You left the camera to get rid of it.
I know. I mean, I'm not falling for her. I'm eating. She realized I talked too much last week and telling these girls, watch everything I eat because I got an eating disorder. And now she wants to act like she didn't say that. And she's going to grab 2 slices of brownies on her way out the house. I'm not falling. She not a piece of chicken. No, the 3, nothing from other food groups. No vegetables, nothing. She's not eating. She's not fooling me. It is what it is. But I got to start out. I mean, did you have anything else, Gabor, to say about your girl? I know you love Crystal.
Oh, we got a lot. The episode was kind of good to me, but we'll go as we go.
Okay, let's start at the beginning. Mm-hmm. Erika trying to make us believe that Tom is controlling and mean. They even showed the clip when he was. Go ahead, Gabor. Go ahead.
Now, y'all know Bravo is messy, okay? And y'all know Bravo searched high and low for some footage of Tom being mean to her. And Erika, you're going to have to come with another excuse for the divorce now. I'm with you. I'm not really with you, but I mean, you're going to have to give me some more. It's him just saying, Erika, I'm speaking. That's not enough. That's not enough. That's all he ever did to you the 4 or 5 years you was on the show. All he ever said to you on the show that was out of line was, and it wasn't even really out of line, but Erika, I'm talking. Bravo would have found something and stuck with it, and they would have kept on showing it. Out of all of that, that's all they got. Erika, we need another excuse.
Wait a minute, Gabor. It won a lot of people open, not just Yasmin. A lot of people felt that she was opening up this episode.
Well,
talking about her feelings. It was a setup from the day she got on the screen. I do not believe Erika at all. Okay, you gushed over Tom. You're the best. Oh, you look good when you clean up. Every time he was around, she was his little angel. And now you want us to hate him because you filed a divorce that you didn't even talk about. You said you didn't even tell him. Okay, he didn't even know. You're not calling him. Just listen to this story.
She lying. You're lying. She lying.
Hey, thank you, Gabor.
That mean that you was booking. That mean you was booking the U-Haul when y'all was in at the lake or whatever y'all was at. That mean that you booked the U-Haul there. If you dropped them off at work, that mean that you had to book the U-Haul while you was there, and you was saying, "Oh, he's fine. He's at work. Get rid of her. Lock up."
Lock up. Listen, she really expects us to believe. She just came to the conclusion that he wasn't showing her enough love, and she tried hard last night. She tried hard to muster up her tears. She was like, "He didn't come to my show."
But girl, the show was shut down because of COVID.
Yeah,
you act like you went the whole thing. You act like First of all, you can't act, but you act like you went the whole the whole time that she was supposed to be on Broadway. And what was he supposed to do?
I'm not falling for it.
I mean, when she talked about the New York thing, oh, for the very first time, I realized for 4 months that I was alone. Look, ho, excuse my language. You realized you was alone when you was swinging around that pole at Shakers, and you met Tom. You never cared about Tom, in my opinion. Yeah. But you was used to it because gold diggers, that's what they do. They only in it for the cash. Okay? Yeah. They don't care how you treat them. They'll put up with it as long as you paying for it to be treated that way. So
but show me where she was treated bad. Show me where she was treated bad. I'm sure them people that came up in the strip club was talking to her worse than Tom was talking to her.
Yeah, no.
Here, bend over. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I know they was talking worse than her at Shakers.
Bend over.
Him just saying, I'm talking, Erika. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot better than what you was doing when you was at Shakers.
Right. No, I know.
And you had money. You was able to raise your kids. He able to get you somebody so they could squeeze you in these clothes you can't fit. Come on, Erika, man.
It's her way of looking for sympathy at this point. That's what they do. When they're in the jam, they play the victim. When she was on top, she had no pity about taking that old man's money for all these damn years. No pity whatsoever. But when it come down, oh, he treat me so bad. Girl, you got more clothes, glam squad. Ain't nobody else got shit. And you gonna tell me how bad this man treated you. Yeah. You worked for those services and you agreed. Treat me how you treat me, however he treated her, whether good or bad. That's what she volunteered for the cash.
They had an agreement.
You got Sutton over here still buying her friends. She gonna go buy Erika a bag. A party bag. She's still trying to buy her friends.
Did you see Erika in the sauna with oh my, it was too much. I'm starting to get a little like with what's her name, Sutton. You are such a great friend. She was really trying it in the sauna, okay? Trying to muster up one single tear, laying her head back. Child, please. It was pure acting, okay? It was pure acting.
Sometimes people get on each other's nerves, Erika, and they say something. He didn't call you out your name. He didn't hit you. You know what I'm saying? All he said was, Erika, I'm talking. That's all we got.
Yep.
That's all we got. As aggressive as you are with these girls,
that's all we got. That's another thing.
All he said was, Erika, I'm talking. You're going to have to come give me some more, Erika. And you have to come and give me some more because you were at Shakers, and I know they was talking to you worse than that. And I know when you was, when they was giving you an extra $300 and $400 to go home with you, I know they was talking to you worse than that too. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So,
did you catch this scene, Gabor? There's one scene when they're at the table, it's towards the end, and they're talking about, Garcelle's talking about she's going on a dating app and all of this. And Erika says, I wrote it down. She said, I don't know who to go out with, what to do. And Erika says, show me your financial records, and that'll determine if we're effing tonight.
Right, exactly. No, I'm telling you, the mentality was there from Shakers on up.
Yeah.
And she gonna find some.
It wasn't that from Shakers. Tom probably had to tell her, you could get more than this. You doing it for $300 or $400. You know what I'm saying? You can come and live with me, and I can take care of you. Because she wouldn't have been at Shakers. She wouldn't have been at Shakers if it was high price. It wouldn't have been at Shakers if it was high price.
Thank you, Puss Cake One.
Ooh, Puss Cake.
I mean, and then also too. So when they asked her, did they think Tom was cheating, and she said, "If you are 82 years old, still out there looking for P," this is what she said on camera. I'm not making this up. Then hats off, more power to you.
Right, because the little Erika that like the fake, like she was so high and mighty. You notice when the divorce come through, the stripper mentality come back out. Let's keep it real. She talking about the P. She talking about the F, but you know what? That's where her mentality been the whole time. And it's an insult to say, "Oh, I really found out when I was in 4 months in New York that I was by myself." You wasn't paying for shit in New York, so you wasn't by your damn self. It was off Tom's stolen money.
Oh my God. Yeah. It's too much. I cannot take Erika. It was a horrible acting job she did last night. I'm not falling for not one bit, while the other women are too scared to even challenge her on it. And if that's what they call, remember they said Sutton was going to stand up to her? Well, she was the only one asking questions. I thought they meant stand up. What they meant is Sutton is going to be the only one to ask questions. And, Erika will spit off some half-ass answer, and then, that'll be it.
I just can't stand when girl you come from. You done been talked to worse than I'm talking, Erika. He just dismisses me. He didn't come to see me when he invested in me. I wouldn't even say it there.
Yeah. Oh my God. It was
all the man said was, I'm talking, Erika. I mean, you just got to show me emotional abuse. Show me emotional abuse that was enough to cause a divorce from this man who was stealing millions. Show me emotional abuse. Because you was living in the world of ghetto life. She was living in the world of ghetto life, like Aretha say. Living in this world of ghetto life. You was living there, baby. You was on that pole, mama. And he came and rescued you.
How did you say they talked to her at Strikers?
Huh?
How did they talk to her at Strikers?
Come here. Come here. Bend over, Blondie. Bend over, Blondie.
Yeah.
Rub on them for me. She was living in the world of ghetto life, and I know, but don't act like you just done been abused, baby. You have not. You have not. For all the man said was, I'm talking, Erika. You have to show me abuse. Yeah. You gonna leave this man? You gonna leave this man a millionaire? Mm-hmm. You're lying. You left him because it was getting too high.
It was because the timing. If she was so unhappy with Tom, she would have been and left him. The timing is just perfectly convenient.
Right.
Kenneth says, "Hi, Sharrell. I felt no sympathy at all for her. Thank you. I like Erika, but I cannot support her in this. Can nobody support her in this? But I do believe Tom is mean.
Okay, yeah. You know what, though?
Stealing people money is not a nice thing to do.
He could be mean and all that stuff, and in my opinion, he's a crook. So, but I would go back to the Shaker days. Like Erika has hair, it's not your time to talk right now. It's nothing compared to when other men invested. When other men invested in you and got you off the pole.
At least let me hear that. Get over here, bitch, and bend over.
Yeah, exactly.
And make this $5.
Exactly. When other men invested in her and took her off the pole and took her to Motel 6 and handcuffed those hands to the headboard and spanked that ass and made her say, yeah, daddy, I like it raw. You see what I'm saying? Ooh. Now, that's what I'm trying to say. She's been talked to worse, and I was with you before.
I know she have.
But now she want to come on now because she's in Beverly Hills. He raised his voice at me at one dinner table. We've been filming for years.
He didn't even raise his voice. All he said was, I'm talking, Erika. Erika, I'm talking. He said it a little stern, though. I give her that. He said it a little stern, but it ain't enough for a divorce. It ain't enough for a divorce when I know people was telling you, come here, bitch. And I know when you was dancing, they was calling you hoes. I know when you was dancing, you was went off as a hoe anyway. So come on now. I know those girls in the club was talking to you all kind of ways. Erika, stop it. Erika, stop it. Stop with the games. I'm just saying, come with a better lie. Come with a better lie. That ain't a good enough lie.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, I agree with you, though. Because at that table,
tell me you found some condoms. Tell me you found some condoms in his car. I don't believe that because I know he can't get it up. I know he can't get it up. So I know that would. You don't even tell me that, but just come up with a better lie. This is $1 million man. Come up with $1 million lie. That's all I'm saying.
And she trying though. And like I said, but not to discredit how he came across at the dinner table that day. It was sort of rude. But he basically, and I interpreted in my own words, look, ho, know your role. Shut up. You know what I'm saying? But that's the role she was used to because that's how he met her. Swinging around the road, swinging around ass up on the pole. You know what I'm saying?
Come here, bitch, is too much for me. That's
for real. I know that's how they was talking to him in the strip club.
Yeah.
You remember on the Players Club? You remember on the Players Club when it was Diamond first night and what's her name? Ronnie told her, now come on, ho. And she was like, what do you mean? She said, girl, that's exactly what they about to call you when you get upstairs.
Oh,
now come
God.
here. Now come on, ho. I know they was talking to you worse than that, baby. Come on, Erika.
Let's
go, ho.
Hospital.
That's what they said. That's what she said. Let's go, ho.
Yeah.
That's what they said on Players Club. So I know that they talked to you worse than that. I know that they did.
Oh my God. Carol says she grabbed it and left. She left before he grabbed it back. She is not giving it back. Oh my God. Thank you, Carol.
And did you hear her say, did you hear her when they went Christmas shopping with her and who she went Christmas shopping with? And it was Lisa Renner. Lisa Renner, you need a storyline. Because we're not gonna let you bring Amelia in this. Let me tell you.
It's too late.
That was sweet. Garcelle, that's sweet. That's sweet, Garcelle. That's sweet what you said about Sam. That's sweet what you said about Sam and them 3 kids. That's sweet. That was sweet. Your son over there with that maid family, that was sweet. That family already made. She got 3 kids, and she just filled you in. Her that's a maid family.
Hold on.
But my daughter, my 19-year-old per daughter, is not about to be over here with a drug addict. They got 3 kids that ain't never married his baby mama, and he's still around them. And not my 19-year-old daughter. Not my 19-year-old daughter.
Dissing a drug addict. He went to rehab.
It don't take it away.
Well,
it don't take it away.
He don't relapse too.
It don't take it away.
Okay, let's talk about this. Let me read this really quick. Kobe says, back to dancing in front of men eating hot wings. Y'all are just too much.
Erika, you need a storyline. Lisa need a storyline. She need a story. You can't keep on talking about them daughters. You can't keep on talking about them daughters every time you get on here. The season before last, it was the older girl going off to college, and she was trying to be a knockoff Gigi Hadid. You know what I'm saying? Them girls weren't really no models like you trying to make them. Then last year, the girl had an eating disorder or whatever. She couldn't eat and she couldn't stay at college, and she was getting a $5,000 a month apartment or whatever. And now she dating Scott Disick. You need a drug addict. Let's talk about the husband. We want to know about Harry. I know Harry ain't spending all his time in no garden. And if he is, what is he planting?
He's planting a lot of seeds, I tell you that.
Okay, Corey said, is that Corey says Gabor is on fire and just says, eat the cake, Erika, eat the cake. Like I turned her. That's abuse to her. Eat the cake, anime, eat the cake.
Yeah. But Gabor, let me tell you something. I was watching this shit last night, and you seen it from the first time Lisa Renner got in the car with Erika. You see what her storyline is for the year. Oh, I can't wait till you finish talking about your problems, Erika, so I can bring up my daughter.
Yeah.
Right? And then she goes on, and then she's just so proud of this shit. It's almost like it's like she don't want an Oscar, right? The Pimp of the Year award for whoring out your daughter. She feels so privileged about this whole thing.
Wait, Carrie. You said Lisa Renner is hoeing out her daughter.
Huh?
You said Lisa Renner is hoeing out her daughter.
Yeah, just like she got this award and she's so proud of it. She can let the world know. I got the Pimp of the Year award for whoring out my daughter. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but see, this is the thing, and you absolutely right, because if her 19-year-old daughter was going with another man, was going with another man who wasn't a Kardashian associated with the Kardashians, she'll have a fit. But because he related to, did you hear her say, I don't know if I should contact Chris and girl,
right,
girl, absolutely not. Courtney didn't want him. And she a little older than him, because Courtney 40-something, he 39. She didn't want her, and she done had 3 kids with him. What Amelia gonna do with him?
Just have another kid.
And did you call Scott Disick the pimp of the year?
No, not Scott.
What I am is what I am.
Is the pimp for whoring out her own daughter.
Lisa Renner is the pimp of the year.
You know what though? When her and Scott probably met, she probably was there with the contract. You see what I'm saying? She's like the working agent, like a pimp would do.
Let me read this super chat. You and Gabor are too much. Y'all giving me a headache. Y'all gonna put me in the hospital. Pedro says, it was so weird. Erika acting like Jen Aniston. Please let get on Crystal. We're gonna get to Crystal. If I want to watch eating disorders, I'll turn to TLC.
Aretha Franklin had a song that said, "A rose is still a rose, and baby girl, you still a flower. Amelia Rose, you still a flower, baby. They could change that middle name. You are still a flower. You too young to be out there with a man who done been in rehabs, that got 3 kids and stuff. What could you do for this man?
Yep.
What could you do?" And Erika, and I don't like, that's what I'm saying. When you got money, people treat you different. Because I'm telling you, if there had just been a regular 37-year-old, baby, they would be upset. Harry Hellman, we would have got a new show, but since he's associated with the Kardashians, they accepted it. And did you hear how happy she was when she was at the end of the episode? When she was like, "My daughter is, do I have grandchildren now?" Like, girl, y'all are so social climby. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to social climb, and I bet you bought them kids something for Christmas.
And
I bet you bought them something for Christmas.
And Gabor, and for real, let's keep it real.
Gabor.
I mean, she's such a damn clout chaser, so damn bad. In her mind, you can sit over her face.
You will never be Kris Jenner.
My daughter is with. In her mind, she already moved in the pool house at the Kardashians.
Oh, baby, they over there babysitting.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, they're going to be babysitting. Tell Courtney it's okay.
No Harry, because Harry's still in the damn garden.
That man don't want that gold.
Let me read this really quick. She says she's hanging on to that money with her last breath. She won't be broke again. She's talking about Erika. She earned that money. He is 80. No sex. I don't think so. Oh, if she had to have 80-year-old sex.
Erika, your excuse, the best excuse you could have gave us, it was that you was 50 years old and you hadn't had an orgasm in 20 years, and we would have been like, okay, girl. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And we just couldn't. I just wasn't happy. I wasn't fulfilled. He wasn't fulfilling me. We could have rolled with that. But you saying that he abused? No, Erika. No, Erika. All the man said was, "Erika, I'm talking."
And trust me, Gabor, I wouldn't believe that, because you know what?
He wasn't fulfilling you. He wasn't fulfilling your needs.
Right.
I'm used to being on the pole. I'm used to being on the pole every night. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And seeing some things. And he just wasn't fulfilling my needs.
But Gabor, even if she would have said that, you wouldn't have went with it, because we know this. When he's in that damn office, I don't know, 10, 12 hours a day, stealing money, allegedly. Somewhere else. She getting that orgasm. Dude, she's getting it. Okay, because that's what strippers do. I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, there's our Corey. Hi, Corey. Church Gabor. She agreeing with you. Listen, did you hear the part? I got to go back to Lisa Rinna for a minute. When she asked Kelty Hilton, "What should I call Scott Disick when I meet him? Should I call him Lord?"
You see what I'm saying?
Yes, she a fan. And I wouldn't let my daughter. My daughter wouldn't be with no 39-year-old man with 3 kids that's been in rehab.
Yeah.
That didn't marry his baby mama.
When you bring that up, it brought up another thought in my mind.
Because it's still hanging with his baby mama.
It's sort of a weird thing for me, right? Because I would say, hey, she's so proud of her daughter doing it. But the more she carry on, I'm starting to think she won't Scott.
Harry, stop.
No. I'm telling you, because she's like, the hell with my daughter. Let me move into the pool house with Scott.
Harry, come on now.
And she'll be out there watering the weed. She don't give a damn. Hey, good morning, Miss Kardashian. You know what I'm saying? She's a clout chaser.
You're just being ridiculous.
No, I mean, that's what she is. She's a clout chaser.
You think that Lisa Rinna wants Scott?
Think about it. Sharrell, I seen her smiling. I got sworn she was having an orgasm.
Oh, baby, she done bought some Christmas gifts and she done babysit them kids already. I'm telling you, she done babysitted them kids already. She done bought Christmas gifts. She wants to make it, and the sad part about it, they not even engaged. It ain't even serious enough for her to be doing all that. I know. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure she did. She a social climber.
Thank you.
And Garcelle, your man done went over there with Sam.
I mean, she probably sending him a text right now. Is my daughter satisfying you? Is it anything I could do? And you want the mama and daughter combo. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, she's doing anything to move up. Yeah. She never had a damn storyline. And like the said, where's this husband of hers? He back there planting more than trees in the backyard. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like he got a damn rainforest in his backyard.
Oh my God. Look, we gotta move on.
Can we talk about Garcelle real quick? Garcelle, I want to know, you see, that little boy that little baby that your grandson, yeah, you a grandmother. Cause you now you got 4 grandkids. I want to know, was that your first time seeing that little boy? Because the way that you picked him up and stuff, that seemed to be the first time you seen that little boy.
Now,
and he looked like he was about 8 months.
Stop.
Oh no! Oh yes! Oh yes! And Garcelle, I want to know how many baby daddies Sam got. You ain't just gonna throw that in there. She got 3 kids. How many baby daddies do she got?
Gabor, stop.
Baby, if she was black, they would have asked. They would have said how many baby daddies she got. I want to know how many baby daddies Sam got.
So you're saying that the nice, peaceful situation that she explained, is she lying? There's some mess up in there somewhere?
I want to know how many kids, how many baby daddies Sam got. And all her baby daddies seem to be, all her baby daddies black. I can look at the kids. I can look at the kids and tell all the baby daddies black. But do all 3 of them got the same daddy? Is what I want to know.
I don't know. I mean, I seen this picture. Do he have like a teardrop or something?
Oh, baby, he tatted it up. He tatted it up. He tatted it up.
Okay, because I was like, damn.
Tatted it up.
I mean, I understand rehab and stuff, but damn,
baby, Erika. I mean, Garcelle. We need you. See, Andy should have asked you on Watch What Happens Live last night how many baby daddies do Sam got, and do she know? Have there been blood tests for the kids? Because you just can't be. Oh yes. What you mean, you grandmother to all 4 of them? No, ma'am. If they got a daddy, if they got an active father who got a mama, they the grandmama. I want to know, where's the daddy? Did he adopt these kids? What's going on? I need to know. How many kids? God. How many baby mamas? How many baby daddies do Sam got? She got an 8-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a 2-year-old.
Well, I know. I mean, she was saying. I mean, wasn't she saying that he met the lady when she already had 3 kids?
Yes, she had a maid. He went over there with that maid family. The family was already made. I encourage people. I encourage if you gotta, I encourage women to move on. Move on if the man ain't treating you right. Move on if the man ain't treating you right. I encourage you to do that. But I want to know how many baby daddies she got. I need to know. And is it all by the same daddy? We need to know all that.
Yeah.
We need to know. Shouldn't we know?
No, and I mean,
I don't want to know. I want to know. Am I too nosy?
Yeah.
When I'm watching the show, those are the questions I want to ask. They should have asked her in the confessional. How many baby daddies does Sam got? Because you see they scanned the camera on her. I want to know how many baby daddies she got. But what we do know is that all her baby daddies black, whether it's 1, 2, or 3, they all black.
Yeah, they did look a little blackish. They look blackish. Yeah. All right, let's move on because I got to talk about Crystal in this whole violated thing. It's so. Oh, I forgot my pictures too. I'm gonna do that. Then we're going to talk about Sutton dressing herself up like a Christmas gift. But first, let's talk about.
Can I say something real quick? Sutton, I'm not trying to be funny, Sutton. I like you. You are right. I don't like you. I like Crystal, but Sutton, I don't want to do that because y'all going to say I'm attacking her.
No, don't do it.
Go ahead, good boy. I mean,
I know what you're going to talk about.
Let me
put my picture up.
Sutton, you don't need to wear nothing big at the top.
Hold on.
Because you got real small legs. You don't need to wear nothing that big at the top. Please. And I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be funny, baby. But you know what I'm saying? You got some real skinny legs and you're a little top heavy. And you don't need to wear nothing big. You don't need to wear nothing. You don't need to bring more attention to the top part of your body.
Mm-hmm. No,
you don't need to wear nothing like that, son. I like you, girl.
Hold on, since you brought it up, Gabor, I gotta put the pictures on the screen. Let me go get them. I want to talk about Sutton. Oh God.
And I like Sutton. I think Sutton standing up for herself.
But come on,
everybody looked good. Everybody looked good last night, except for Sutton. Kyle looked real good.
You showed me the picture. That's
Kyle looked real good. Did y'all see what's Kyle's youngest daughter name?
So, Portia.
Portia was trying to get an Emmy last night. Portia was trying to baby. Then she put on the show. Then she put on the show. Her mama said, "I don't have a storyline. We need you to work. We need you to work." And the girl put on the show last night. Bravo, Portia. Your mama got you trying to get acting gigs and stuff. Your mama trying to get you. Bravo, Portia. You did a good job last night. Because I'm not buying it. I ain't buying it.
I know, but back off the Portia shit though. We'll just keep rolling. I was with you.
I'm not talking about your Portia.
Oh. Okay, thank you.
No.
Kyle's daughter.
Talking about when Portia seen Sophia through the window.
Child, please.
That's the daughter name?
Yeah, the youngest daughter. They put on.
I ain't know. I mean, 'cause I thought they did it with barbecuing, the house caught on
Gabor,
fire.
You know, they stage mom. Kyle Mama was a stage mom. Yeah, Kyle Mama was a stage mom, and Kyle trying to get Portia a new job, and so she said, "Girl, act, girl, perform." She tried to perform. I wasn't buying it.
How was she acting, Perry? How was she acting?
I mean, I was
For
like,
2 years.
I'm watching it, and she's like, oh. I was like, shit. I mean, either somebody got Tourette's or somebody needs to calm somebody the hell down in this house. Is the house on fire? Get the hell out!
I'm talking about a child. Okay.
No. It's not that. I don't mean it like that. But
now, here, let me put this picture up of Sutton. Okay, hold on.
It just didn't seem legit.
We could not help but to notice that Sutton really came dressed like a Christmas gift. I don't understand it. She looked in the mirror.
Now, you know what, though? That just got all kind of signs on me. It's like, for real, I mean, I would expect her to work at a Hilton behind the reservation desk or something. But she's a nice woman. But she don't want nobody to call her country. But you come in with that big ass black bow across your whole damn.
But that's a better picture. That's a better picture of her shape. And I don't want to talk about her shape. I don't want to talk about it. But when she was sitting, when the girls got together, everybody looked good except for Sutton.
Yeah, I mean, but the one chick had the gold hooker boots on.
Oh, I also wanted to. Since this is okay, let me read this super chat really quick. Okay, real question: did they throw out the couch Erika sat on? Okay, they're talking about last week when she had no panties on. Tochina with no cronies. She was on one, getting ready for that poll again. I mean, Gabor talked about her like a dog last week. It was so funny. You missed it. It was funny. I think Sutton is nice, and we need to leave her alone. She's trying. Let's just leave her alone.
I get it. She have money for somebody to help her, to help her dress or something.
But I feel like it's a nice thing to do is to document how nice Dorit is looking, since it's probably going to be her last season on the show. At least we could send her off in style. This was really nice.
If I didn't know better, I would have think she went to Dapper Dan.
Yeah.
I think she went to Dapper Dan.
Dapper Dean's.
Dapper Dan. If I didn't know no better.
What is Dapper Dean's?
You know, back in the 80s and stuff, they used to bring the print, like the Louis Vuitton print to him, and he would make a jacket and stuff out of it. So it wasn't authentic, but I know that Louis Vuitton sell their dress, but I ain't seen that jacket. I think she went to Dapper Dan.
Stop.
I got my eye on you. I got my eye on you. I got my eye on you,
Dorit. Her off on a good note, because this is her last season. I'm sure they're gonna fire her next season, and she looks nice. You gotta
give her that. I got my eye on Dorit. I like that. I know that dress is Louis Vuitton. I've seen that dress in Louis Vuitton before, but that jacket, that give me Dapper Dan vibes.
Okay, I gotta ask the audience. Audience, is this a knockoff? Yes. 1 for yes or 2 for no.
I'm thinking
this is.
I'm not saying it's a knockoff. I'm just saying it's giving me Dapper Dan. That jacket giving me Dapper Dan.
She looked nice.
No, that dress is real Louis Vuitton. I've seen it before, but that jacket giving me a little Dapper Dan. I got my good eye.
Gabor's getting to the audience. Stop. You guys.
I got my good eye on Dorit.
Thank you, Dawn. Thank you.
I got my good eye on Dorit.
You guys are too much.
It looks nice. It looks nice. It's just giving me Dapper Dan.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
What did you tell them to do? 1 or 2? What you say?
1 if it's fake, 2 if it's real.
Oh, I'm not saying. I don't know. It's just giving me Dapper Dan. I ain't never seen it before. I've seen that dress before, but that jacket is giving me Dapper Dan.
Y'all are too much. Y'all need to stop. Dorit,
did you pull up a picture of? Did you pull up the picture of the crook dress? What she had on with the boots?
No, not in date. I just took Dorit because we're gonna evaluate Dorit every week. Who's bringing it? Since it's her last season, as a homage to her, we're gonna miss you, Dorit, and as a way to put her name on the list when Andy Cohen considers getting rid of people. Okay, we are
Did you get a picture of Kathy kicking that toast under the table?
No. Yeah. I seen that.
No,
see, Kathy, when you do stuff like that, that don't give me fab. They don't give me fab. You a Hilton. You supposed to have somebody standing right behind you in case you drop something. That's what I want to see. You don't give me fab kicking toast under the table.
That wasn't her event. It was not her event, Gabor. Oh, we gotta hurry up. I'm over talking here. Really quickly, let's talk about the whole Crystal thing, saying that Sutton violated her, which made Kathy Hilton call her a peeping Tom. And she got upset because she's saying that Crystal's trying to give it a feeling of some kind of sexual thing going on.
Well,
and they're still talking about this, okay? They are still, but I will say Sutton read Crystal the Riot Act.
Oh no.
Right. But you know what my thoughts are for real from the beginning, and people laugh. Trust me, and Sutton need to stop being polite. And this girl calling you saying you violated her and stuff. She needs to come out and tell people what she really seen. Because
Terry, okay.
That's the issue. I mean, because this girl is so hell bent on, but and I can imagine if you got caught in there with going on between your legs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because really,
you still say that Crystal was in the room playing with herself.
It got to be more to it than her to keep.
Or Crystal could be a nut job, Perry. Or Crystal could be a nut job.
I don't think she's a nut job.
That was in there with a vibrator.
She's a nut job, Gabor. I know that's your girl, but
listen, Sutton. I don't think that Sutton. The girl did violate her, but I can understand. Gabor. I can understand Sutton being upset by the word violate, but. Sutton did make a joke to Kyle and say that she saw her breast. You know what I'm saying? And that's not what you do when you walk in and see somebody, on accident. You don't do that. That's why the girl felt violated.
So
okay, I know. Okay. But Gabor, seriously, you pop in somebody's room. You seen the video. She walked in with a jacket. It didn't take long.
Yeah.
And if she seen breasts, and what else did she see? Because what was she just sitting up on the bed with these up and what? Something going on. But I'm saying Sutton need to go ahead and drop it so we can get rid of the coat gate.
I just feel like
gate, now it's the damn coat gate. I'm tired of hearing about it. Let's get to the crime.
But okay, this is the thing though. First of all, we didn't have to talk about this because Kyle, y'all need something to talk about. Y'all really don't got nothing going on and y'all scared to go to the girl. And y'all can say all y'all want to, y'all don't know what was going on. You know that the man wasn't abusing Erika. So y'all could have questioned and grilled her while she was getting divorced. We don't need to talk about this no more. This is the 4th episode we done talked about this girl in there walking on this girl naked. Right. And I don't want to hear it no more. And y'all gonna go to a next episode next week talking about it. I don't want to hear it no more. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Number 2 is I feel like I feel just because it's another girl who walked in the room doesn't make it less of, you know what I'm saying? If she felt violated, just because it was a girl and not a woman doesn't mean anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the scenario that Kyle gave, girl, I know you're not walking in the restroom. I know you're not just in the restroom with the doors and stuff open where anybody could just see you, you know what I'm saying, using the toilet. So that was a horrible scenario that Kyle used. But, it just gives me everybody trying to gang up on Crystal. Everybody trying to gang up on Crystal.
Let me read this.
I think Crystal taking the shit too far, just in my opinion.
She is. She really is. Carol says, Crystal is a drama queen. She needs to go. Gabor, what do you think about that statement, which I agree with?
But Crystal, the thing is, I can see if Crystal was bringing it up again. Kyle is bringing it up. The quote unquote queen of the show is bringing it up. I don't want to hear about it no more.
No. Oh God. Okay.
Right. But the same token, Crystal can kill it too when it come up. Just get rid of it.
She tried to. She said it was over, and the girls kept on talking about it.
She's stuck with the violation part.
Yeah, I'm sticking with it. I felt violated. Ain't nobody gonna tell me.
Yeah, like the girls went and stuck her fingers on it. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody gonna tell me I shouldn't feel violated. But see, you have to understand. Crystal got body image issues, and she didn't want the girl to see her, so she was violated. The girl came in here and seen me in here.
You have to admit, Crystal might be somewhat of a nut job. Come on.
She told you that.
She's so cautious with her damn body and everything else. I seen her out there kickboxing with the guy in the backyard.
Listen,
I mean,
Kyle don't want to. Kyle
objections Lisa,
Kyle
get
just don't
lips
want
on
us
her
to know
butt.
she don't got a storyline.
Huh?
Kyle just don't want us to know she ain't got a storyline. That's why she keep on bringing it up. She had the nose job.
Okay, Gabor, go ahead and defend your girl, but you happen to be right about Kyle not having a storyline.
No, she
Let
don't
me
have
read
one.
this and then I'm gonna take calls. Is Perry still single? If yes, I would love to go on a date with him and discuss everything housewife. Love from Amsterdam.
Now, Marco, you ain't about to disrespect Sharrell like that in my face.
Monica says this topic is violating my ears. Let's start taking calls.
Perry, you need to let Maid know that you ain't single.
Hey, thank you. You
need to let her know you ain't single. You letting it go on too far.
Yeah, you need to clear us up, Perry. Do you have a wife?
Yeah, I got a wife and it's Sharrell, but I was.
He don't watch Housewives no more.
You know what? The board. I was waiting to stop it as soon as Crystal stopped it.
Mm-hmm. And he don't watch Housewives no more, Maid. Now,
Rhonda, sound off. What did you want to talk about?
Hello, Sharrell. Hi, Perry.
Hi.
Hey.
Gabor, hi.
Hey, Rhonda. Is this the Rhonda that we always see?
Yes, it is.
Hey.
I'm a hot mess. I had a long day and I just got back from working out and I'm like, you know what? I can't get on video today. So, but I had to chime in. I still wanted to plug in and support you guys. So, okay, Crystal, I agree with Gabor.
Thank you.
What?
I do. I'm sorry. I do. I agree with Gabor. I think, you know what? She invaded Crystal's privacy. That's what she did. And Crystal's pissed about it. So whatever she was doing in her room, so what? But still, that lady should not have invaded her privacy.
Listen,
I'm sorry.
Rhonda, come on. Crystal doesn't give you nut job vibes.
She does. Yeah.
She is a nut job. She should be in somebody's therapist's office right now.
But you know what? What's her name? Oh, my brain is fuzzy. What's the lady what's her name? The Southern woman that gives me sort of
Southern. A Sutton.
Sutton.
Yeah, Sutton is cuckoo to me too.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit. Sutton is. I don't know, and I don't know. I do think Crystal's got a lot of problems. But
oh God, Rhonda. Let me read this really quick. Accidentally walking in on someone who isn't dressed is not violated. That is overly sensitive and needs people think
right.
She needs therapy. I agree.
I agree with
therapy.
It is
okay, Rhonda, really quickly.
Yeah.
And please be honest. Gabor seems to allude to the fact that Portia was overreacting.
Portia was overreacting
when she saw her sister standing outside of the window and she was crawling on the floor yelling.
Oh.
I know, I feel bad, but she was.
That's gonna be her acting reel that Kyle give people when she go on auditions.
Actually, it was actually the same footage when they had dropped her off from college and driving back in the back seat. It was the same exact thing, but she couldn't call.
And last question: are you starting to feel sorry for Erika?
No, never.
Never. Thank you, Rhonda. I'm trying to get a lot of calls in today. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Rhonda.
Bye, Rhonda.
Bye bye. It's so funny. Hi. Is it Canelo?
Canelio.
Yeah, Canelo. How y'all doing?
Canelo. Hey, Canelo.
Good.
Do you know
I used to watch your channel a long time ago.
You did?
Yes.
It got deleted. This first one got deleted, but the second one is up now. I'm sorry.
Okay.
What kind of channel you got that Gabor love? What kind of channel you got?
It's a review channel. I do all housewives. I talk about the housewives. I just talked about this morning. I wanted to talk to you guys about it.
Give us a good review. What you thinking?
Oh my God. I need to talk to you and Perry after the show if y'all don't mind, because I want to talk to y'all about Potomac. But okay. I want to get started on this one. Y'all know Erika used to be my favorite. I still like her.
Amen, Mona.
Amen, Mona. Down with this whole entire, victim thing, because what changed my mind about Erika was the hustler and the housewife. When I saw that, it changed my whole perspective. Now,
what? Go ahead, Camila. I'm trying to let you talk. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I want to hear what you got to say. Go ahead. I want to hear what you got to say.
I mean, No, keep going. Just
okay. But anyway, no, I liked her to meet when she first came on the show. I know y'all called her the Ice Queen. I know she's like stone cold. But that's what I liked about her because she did not. It seemed like nobody would, come and drag her like they did.
Okay, answer this question: is she a gold digger?
Very much, very much. But I did like that. But after watching that, it changed my whole perspective. And this whole episode, she was trying to play the victim, which she's not. So I cannot sit and in good faith watch that show and then look at the victims and say, "Oh, she's the victim." But I do believe everything Tom said to her. I do believe it all. I really do. I believe he's mean. I believe, but she knew what she signed up for.
He's old and senile. Of course, he's mean.
I know, but she knew what she was signing up for, so I can't be sorry for her on that either.
Well, let me ask you this: do you think they talked meaner to her at the strip club, as Gabor suggested?
I'm quite sure they did. I mean, Gabor, I cannot with you. I can't. I cannot. That was too funny, but I believe they talked to her that way. I was just gonna say I can't. But yes, and let's get on this Crystal thing. I like Crystal. I do like Crystal, but I do not believe that Sutton violated her. She did use the terms correctly, but she shouldn't have been going around telling everybody about how she, how Sutton came in there and made it a sexual thing, and then turn around and say, "Well, I did not say that." So, Crystal, you lied the whole time because either you forgot.
Is she lying, Cornelio, to save face? Could Perry be right? Do you think she was in the room playing with herself?
Well, actually, remember, if you go back and watch the episode, she was actually on the phone with a friend and was talking about Sutton, how crazy she was and how,
naked?
I don't know if she was naked, but they had the door closed. Remember when Sutton was going upstairs to knock on the door to get a coat back? She was on the phone with a friend talking about Sutton, how she was crazy and all of this. So when Sutton knocked on the door and said, "I'm coming in to bring you your coat," and she made those remarks like, "Ooh, I don't know what you're doing." I kind of figured Sutton was just playing, but that.
But I don't play with you like that because when I tapped you, when I kicked you to let you know about the joke, you went and told everybody I was playing kickball with your leg, and then you went and told Kyle you saw my titties. So no, I don't play with you like that.
Right.
I mean, in the beginning, good boy, maybe in the beginning it was playing, but then once she did that, once she going around telling everybody like she told Dorit, "Oh, I was violated. She violated me." Right. And I'm sitting here like, girl, no, she didn't. I said she did not. She didn't stand there like 5 or 10 minutes. I mean, she just gave you your coat and walked on out. That was not violating. Now, if she was violating you, she would have stood there and God took pictures, talked about you, and then she killed me when she said she got into the fetal position.
If I want Cornelio, if I was going to give you your jacket, and I seen you naked, I'm turning around and walking out the room. I'm not going to continue in the room and give you the code.
No,
she stayed in the room.
She turned around and left.
No, she still gave the girl the coat. I'm giving you your coat. I know what you're gonna do. You seen the girl was naked.
Really, Cornelio? Y'all think y'all gonna double team me? Look.
Hold on, wait, no, Sharrell. No.
Okay.
Hold on, wait.
We saying violated.
Right, we said violated. Now, she went in and gave Sutton the coat. I mean, Sutton gave Crystal the coat. Now, she says she don't know what she don't know what she's doing in there. But I'm still saying she didn't violate her. But for her to go around and say, "Oh, Sutton is in a creepo, a weirdo, and violated me," it's total. I mean, she's just a drama queen. I still like her though.
Cornelio, tell me if you agree with this. You wouldn't have been violated if you'd have locked the damn door.
Basically,
we don't know if the door had locks. We don't know if the door had locks.
Oh, here you go again, Gabor. Stop.
Look, we can't sit up here and say, listen, Sutton was saying that she telling people that she saw the girl titties. Okay, so as far as I'm concerned,
Okay, right.
Sutton ain't innocent. Sutton ain't innocent. That was weird and it was creepy.
No, it's not. If you don't want nobody to see you, lock the door.
Maybe the door was shed.
I agree with that.
The door was shed.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, didn't Sutton say she tapped on the door and she heard her on the phone?
She did that
and she said she heard her on the phone, and it sounded like She
said,
no,
you put more on it, Perry.
Gabor. It sounded like she said,
"Thank you, Freddie."
No,
but if my theory is right, she had that little vibrator going, and she said, "Come in." You see what I'm saying?
Ooh.
That was
killing me.
Perry, you put more on it. You put more. She said that she heard the girl talking, but she didn't. Something ain't no good. Something ain't no good.
Perry is killing me. Oh my God.
She letting Kyle put that battery in her bag. She letting Kyle put that battery in her bag.
Yes, I believe that. But you know what? I agree with Gabor on this. Kathy actually, Kyle is riding the coattails of Kathy being on this show. Yeah. We all love Kathy. Oh my God.
Everybody but Gabor.
Kathy all right, but I'm tired of every episode Kathy get a speech at the table.
Well, no,
and every dinner scene Kathy done had a speech at the table because she married a Hilton. Please.
But see,
she get to give a speech at every table. Everybody, you see how people follow you and listen to you and cower around you when you got money?
Well, see, I have to agree with you, Gabor, about the whole situation with Kathy, what she did with her.
Hey, baby.
I love when Kimberlana comes on. Y'all.
Hey, baby.
You watch.
Hey, Miss Kimberlana, how are you, darling?
How you doing? I'm glad to hear you have a show. I'm gonna have to check you out, bro.
Oh, baby, trust me, and I appreciate, and I want to thank Perry and Sharrell for letting me come on. I did want to come on and put my channel out there until they gave me permission. I don't like doing that.
So now see that so they don't feel violated by you.
Sharrell, I did knock. So
you did.
I did knock.
Yes, you did.
So I mean, I just want, like I said, I really enjoy watching you guys, especially when it comes to the Housewives. Oh my God! I said I had to get on here and talk to y'all. Because Sharrell, I've been as a long subscriber to you since 2015, but I just was like a secret subscriber. I never came in and commented, but now I have
to. You got to do it. If you Gabor's boy, you are a boy too.
Oh, I love Gabor. Gabor is crazy. Now, me and him gonna have to go backwards and forth on ATL because I mean, I'm not a Kenya fan.
Oh, so, Lord.
Okay, you don't watch your welcome. Welcome, Sharrell.
Hold on. Let me at least put this out there. Gabor, I do not hate her. I don't hate her. I do like her, but I just don't like her personality and attitude sometimes. The way she, now we'll talk about the Portia thing.
We'll get into that later. Let's get into that later. You're trying to start an argument, and I got a long line.
I know, baby. I know. But
Kimberlana, is Crystal a nut job?
Yes.
No, Crystal is not. Let's talk about that.
With y'all?
Yes.
Let's talk about this. Okay, first of all, Crystal has body issues.
So
anybody that suffers with eating disorders, they have body issues. Mm-hmm. So really for her, it affected her strongly because the girl walked in and caught her with no shirt on.
Well, she probably somebody's therapist's office. Something wrong with Crystal.
She probably does for that. But I wouldn't want to. Normally, if you come into somebody's, you're not allowed. I think etiquette, you're not allowed to just open up somebody's door, even if the door is cracked.
Lock
even
the
if
door. Clack.
You don't have no right to open my door and come across my threshold. You don't.
But do you think she could have been playing with herself, like Perry's saying?
Even if she was, suddenly when it told people she seen her titties. Suddenly around telling people she done seen her titties. It's weird. That's why I didn't want her in my room in the first place. That's why she should have not.
But see, I mean,
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Kimberlana. I'm sorry, baby. Go ahead.
And then the reason why Crystal went around talking to other people about it, she was trying to get allies on her side.
Thank you.
For when it all came out, you see what I'm saying? Because she's new on the show, so she don't want to be looked at, like the odd man out. So she just went ahead of the story to get her allies on her side.
But nobody was still on her side because everybody still took Sutton's side at the table.
That's because Sutton bought their gift bag for Crystal. That's because Sutton bought their gift bag for Erika, and she was on her side. But see, Sutton ain't have no smoke for the girl who called her Thomasina. That's what I be talking about. Y'all want to pick and choose. Y'all want to pick and choose. But this girl done called you a peeping Tom. And you ain't check her.
That's what I was about to say.
Because it's Kyle's sister. Because it's Kyle's sister, but it would have been some drinks throwing. I would have threw my drink in her face.
Okay, Gabor, stop talking. You would have threw the drink in her face.
Hilton and all. Don't call me no Thomasina.
But let me ask you another question, Kimberlana. Erica, is she throwing Tom under the bus?
Okay, so remember I told y'all from Jump Street, the whole game plan was for Erica to end up with the finances. Remember?
Okay, yeah. I remember you said that. Yeah.
So this is the game is in motion. Like she's doing what she needs to do to end up with the money. Because at the end of the day, one of them got to hold on to the money.
And you think there's still a couple?
Oh, for sure. At the end of the day, he may be like, okay, I'm willing to go do a little time or whatever in the federal pen and kick back and play golf for a couple of years for what he did, or maybe 1 or 2. But at the end of the day, he gonna come right out and she gonna take care of it with his money.
Ken, how do you pronounce your name again?
Kenny Lowe, but you can call me Kenny.
Kenny. Do you agree with this outlandish plan Kimberlana talk about?
I mean, if you look at the hustler and the housewife, it's all planned out because she was already there. She knew what was going on. Her name was all on the paperwork. And at first, I was thinking she didn't have anything to do with it. She didn't know. But after watching that, I believe it's a plot. And I'm with the boy. She needs to have that money in my account instead of his. So
right. And then check this out, though, Sharrell. Check this out. So she trying to claim that, the man was mean to her, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. How would you tell him, your husband, who you feel is so mean to you, would you say, would you leave like gifts that you want, expensive gifts that you want in his desk, in his work desk? Remember she told him, she said, remember when she got that nice ring? She got that nice ring from him for her birthday. She got that $1 million painting for her birthday. And then she said, what I do with time, any gift that I really want, I put a picture of what I want on his desk. That don't sound like no mean husband to me.
Yeah. Thank you, Freddie.
No.
Let me bring up one more call and then we'll get a whole new set of 3. Hi, Parker.
What's up, Parker?
Everyone? I was just
Parker.
I was just stepping out to go outside. Can you hear me?
Where were you? You look like you're sweating.
Okay.
Where you been?
Oh no, I was just outside and I was coming in and I was like hoping y'all wouldn't get me right now. But it's okay. I just wanted to say that Lisa Rinna will never be Kris Jenner, and her kids will never be Gigi and Bella.
Amen.
Is that necessary, Parker? That is so mean.
Yeah.
Do you think that Lisa Rinna is using her daughter as a storyline?
I said that.
Yeah, because she has since season 7. She has
wish her daughter
to
get pregnant.
Very
She
much.
want her daughter to get pregnant for that man. She wish her daughter to get pregnant. Then she gonna have a real good story.
And I'm sure that she came up with a plan with Kris. I'm sure she paid Kris probably $5 million.
Wait, what? You think that she got together with Kris Jenner?
She's friends with her. She's so thirsty.
They're friends?
So thirsty.
You know, Kris Jenner be on the show with them.
What?
Yeah,
she
she's friends
did.
with Kyle.
You're
She's
right.
friends with Kyle, and she's friends with Lisa.
Yeah,
so I'm sure they planned it together.
What if this a scheme? What if this a scheme that Todd set up?
Todd?
Yeah. What if this is a scheme that they came up with for Lisa to have a storyline?
Ooh.
Well, I said that, Gabor. I said that Lisa was using Amelia to get, back into the clan of the Kardashians. And she has no storyline. So, I mean, who else to put up there is her child. So, like you said, they're pimping her out. So, she got to get out there and prostitute. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And that's the daughter that don't have much of a personality.
And you're right, Kimberlana.
That's the one that's like the weaker daughter. The other daughter, she's snappy at the mouth. You know what I'm saying?
The one who was too scared to walk around the college campus, but she ain't scared enough to date an addict, a recovering addict with 3 kids. That never married his baby mama.
I don't think that they necessarily okay, I was being a little bit cheeky whenever I was saying how they probably paid her to date, but I do think that Lisa was definitely pushing it and definitely thirsty for attention and the media attention that it brings. And also Scott, he has a thing for younger girls, like really young.
He's
like
gross.
Basically,
He needs to take his old ass somewhere else. That's gross.
He used to date Sophia Richie.
He did. He likes teenagers. Somebody needs to call the feds on Scott. This is getting serious. All right, you guys.
A real mother would not want they like a boy. A real mom ain't no way my 22-year-old daughter is gonna be messing with him. You know what I'm saying? You got okay, even more of a reason why she's not gonna be you. You can't converse. So you know how like my mama used to like clock you on the phone. How long you been on the phone with this person? Oh, that's too long. You know, you can't talk to no 30-something-year-old man that long on the phone, girl. What's wrong?
It's disgusting. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Let me bring on three new. You guys were cracking us up. We love it. Come back again, Kenny. I appreciate it. Come back again, all of you. And bye, babe. On three, we got to say goodbye to Kimberlana. 1, 2, 3. Bye, baby. Bye, baby. Take care. Bye,
bye,
guys.
Parker. Bye, Cornelio.
Bye, Kenny. That was fun. Okay, 3 more. Seems to go faster that way. 1, 2, 3. Hi, guys. Oh, my God.
Hey, Lisa.
Hold on. Let me read this super chat really quick. I don't know why we are still talking about Sutton and Crystal because they won't let it go. Crystal is a no right. It's a no right. Okay. No one cares about her body. Yuck. Ooh, Carol. That's
Carol.
That's
wrong.
That's kind of mean.
Baby, who that chick? Who is that chick kind of come from Perry? Let me tell you something. You ain't gonna break up no marriage over here. Don't make me pull up. Okay? That's one of my favorite couples, honey. Ain't the way to go. We will pull up.
All right, that's what I said. Not in my face.
Don't do that.
Not in my face.
Did you just tell her to pull up?
Really? Not in my face. We're gonna pull up.
No, she say me and her gonna pull up.
That's it.
Not in my face.
That's right. That's right, baby. We don't
All
do
right,
that
Lisa,
over here.
let's start out with you. What do you think of Crystal? Don't say you like her. Please don't.
I do like her, and I'm on her side. But okay, I'm gonna say, hold on 1 minute. Hold on 1 minute. What I'm gonna say is, she got the right to her feelings. That's what I kept. That's what made me mad last night.
She's a nut job, Lisa.
No, she's not. No, she's not. She got the right to her feelings. If she feel like she's being violated,
shut up, Mary.
But she got the right to her feelings, though, Sharrell.
Okay, Cocktail, I'm gonna let you go. She got the right to her feelings, and she got the right to remain silent too.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this right here. It's gone on too long. Baby, I understand, Crystal, you got body issues, okay? I got the same thing too, okay? I'm dealing with mine. But I'm gonna tell you something, baby. I don't know if I have been violated in the past, but I'm gonna tell you like this, and she got the right to her feelings.
Somebody
we have talked about it. We have talked about it.
On you playing with yourself?
No, not like that.
Oh,
not like that.
My bad. Sorry.
Not like that. But I'm just saying, she got that was kind of pissed me off yesterday. It seemed like she can't get the point across. Didn't nobody get the point? Didn't want nobody getting the point like she had to right to her feelings.
Yeah.
And I'm glad she stood her ground. She stood her ground. I'm glad, but she got the right to her feelings though, Sharrell. If she feel like she was violated.
When are we gonna get over it?
Well, it's the women. Yeah, but yeah, that's true. Well, that's true for y'all. But if you feel like somebody have violated you, you got the right to your feelings, though. You got the right to your feelings.
Right.
And they wasn't hearing her last night. Oh, that's a pretty baby.
That's a beautiful baby.
Yeah.
Deanna, let me ask you this question: is Lisa Rinna the pimp of the year?
Yes, she is.
Yeah, she's horrible. Okay, I feel bad for the daughters, especially Amelia.
Yeah.
Because Lisa Rinna, she puts up pictures of Amelia because she's like, ooh, she's with the Kardashians
on her Instagram.
But in the beginning, she would put up the other daughter's pictures all the time because she was the prettier one. And she would she'd post it all the time on Instagram. And now because Amelia's was one of the Scott, now she's all about Amelia. And it's just sad that she picks her favorites. You can see it, and then you can see that Amelia is like obsessed with Kendall Jenner.
Yeah.
Amelia.
I sent you that, Sharrell.
Yeah.
On Instagram.
What do you mean
can
she's
see it.
obsessed with Kendall?
She's
Tell
the
me what
way
you
she
mean.
takes her pictures. Like Kendall Jenner will wear like a cowboy, like a cowgirl hat
with
and
the
a
hat.
swimsuit, and then she'll do it. Or
Oh,
like
God,
there was one that's like there's
Yeah.
like a tennis outfit that she wore. Kendall did it first, and then Amelia will do it. Or Amelia, it goes to the point where Amelia will even take pictures of fucking clouds because Kendall takes pictures of clouds. It's that bad.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
Yeah.
She's just as sick as your
telling
mom.
the truth. She's telling the truth. She's telling the truth.
Amelia's
She's a
obsessed
social
with Kendall.
climber. Yeah, she
Obsessed
pimped her
with
daughter
Kendall.
out. Just
Yeah,
like
it's really
Portia,
bad.
just like Portia and the Housewife said, Kim was Zodiac or pimping out her daughter. This is the pimp of the year.
She is. She really is.
She's a social climber. She said, "Oh,
Yeah.
I want to hang out with Kardashians." Child,
No, Amelia's her favorite child.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Amelia, I hate to say this, Amelia's not the pretty daughter. Is that bad?
Yeah. No, it's not bad. It's like the fact that like she favored the other one first because the other one had more followings on Instagram and was prettier, and now she favors Amelia just because she's with Scott.
Yeah.
That's the only reason she favors her.
And tell you the truth, she really can't do nothing because she's 19 years old.
That's disgusting. Well, yeah. All right, April, let's talk about Erika Jane.
Hey, April.
What's up, April?
Are you starting to feel sympathy for Erika? Because she did cry this episode. I mean, a half a tear.
No. I'm not feeling any sympathy. I mean, I don't like the way Tom has been treating her. And, we always bypass that. Whenever they, show the...
What did Tom do to her, April?
Well, I didn't like the way he spoke to her. Now, Gabor, don't get on me. Don't. Because I'm just saying, no man in my life's going to speak to me like that. I don't give a damn how much
he just said, shut up. Your
He
husband
didn't say shut up.
Do you remember that, like, in the beginning of the when she first started on the show, she got mad because people weren't acting a certain way when they came over to Tom's house, or she would
yes, she was overprotective of Tom.
But she would be like, "Oh, I have to do this for Tom, or I have to do that for Tom." Like I'm Tom's
that
little
shows
bitch.
signs of abuse, though, right?
Do you think
Don't
she
you
was
agree?
the A word, Deanna?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh
I can
God!
see it. Yeah.
What is wrong with you
Ooh,
guys?
I don't believe she was abused. I don't believe
Sharrell,
she was
I'm not
abused.
saying that she's innocent in any of this. I truly believe that she has a hand in it. She knew what was going on. But I also do believe the A word, and it doesn't have to be physical, happen because mental abuse is just as bad. And she probably felt like she wanted that money too bad. Again, I'm not saying she's innocent. She put up with it because she wanted the bag.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
But I
a
mean,
mess.
I'm pretty sure she did have something going on behind closed doors.
But it's a lot of it's a lot of folks who come out.
Don't say that word, Lisa. Don't say that
I'm
word.
so sorry.
It's supposed a lot of folks allegedly supposed to come out.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. It's supposed to be coming out.
Allegedly.
It's 2 women involved supposed to come in. Believe what I tell you, that 2 women now.
Okay,
I heard from the grapevine.
Last question. Does anybody believe that Tom cheated on Erika?
Yes.
No.
No.
Yes.
Lisa.
Yes, I believe it, honey. I believe it.
With what?
I mean, it's probably just messing with the titties.
It's a judge. I'm
It's
telling you,
cheating, but
allegedly, I'm telling you, Sharrell, I have heard from a little bit of the grapevine, is the judge somewhere, another woman.
Judge Bigelow, you're talking about.
Yeah, she
who put a gag order on Erika.
Yeah, you remember, Whitney Williams always say, allegedly. So I got to say allegedly. Ain't nobody gonna come out to my
I mean, I
got
feel
no
like
money.
he probably would have cheated like back then when he was younger and was with Erika.
No, baby. They
But
said
now
they had
I
some
don't
money.
think he
They
is
said
because
she
he can't
part
even
of the
stick
money.
it up.
I don't think he's
They
capable.
said she got some money hidden. She part of the money. They're gonna find the money.
I'm gonna bring on another creep.
I can tell you what the T. And they say she part where the other money is. She part where he know the money allegedly. You
got to throw that in there.
Your baby is so precious.
I got you, Perry. I got you, Sharrell.
All right, you guys.
Allegedly.
I'm
love
going
you.
to sign off. Your baby is beautiful, Deanna.
Beautiful baby.
Sharrell, I love you. I love you.
Bye, y'all.
If I don't see you tomorrow,
bye y'all.
Okay.
Bye guys.
Bye bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, April.
This is
Bye, Gabor. I know
Bye,
you're gonna get on my ass. I knew you were
No,
gonna get
I'm
on me.
not. No, I'm not.
No, because I actually like Sutton. I know a lot of people over here in the private chat were getting on me because I like Sutton.
All right, I'm going to bring on the last three. I appreciate your call. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Damn. Last three, you guys.
I wanted to
and then
ask
I have
Kimberlana
to go.
something. I want to ask Kimberlana something. I forgot when
What did
she
you
was
want?
on here.
1, 2, 3. Okay. What happened? Corey, I can't bring you up. I'm trying to.
Corey already here.
Corey's up.
Hey.
Hey guys, can you guys hear me?
Hey Molly, hey Corey,
Okay,
hey
you guys, it's the
David.
last three. We've been on almost an hour and a half. Let's start with you, David. No, let's start with the new girl. Hi, Molly. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Sound off. What did you want to talk about?
Okay, so Sutton is so like into manners and everything, and I found it a little odd that for someone who's so strict about etiquette, she went in the room without a for sure, like after she knocked, she didn't hear a clear come in. So I was kind of surprised that she even went in there, but it was an accident, and I don't like how Crystal's acting like she did it on purpose.
Can you say the magic word for me, Molly? That Crystal's a nut job?
She's a nut job. She's cooking for Cocoa Puffs. She's not a fan.
Nut job. Sorry, Gabor. Go ahead.
I know. I can't. I've tried to give her a chance, but she drives me insane. She and then you got freaking Lisa. Like no one has a storyline other than Erika, who don't even get me started on that nut job. I mean, and the thing is,
do you agree with Gabor that maybe Lisa got with Chris?
Yeah. Yes. She like idolizes Kris Jenner. It would not surprise me at all.
Oh,
but I feel bad for Erika's son, who's a cop. You know, I wonder how he's handling all of this with the scandal going on. I mean, that's got to be hard having a mom in that situation.
And where is he now?
His mama was bending it over in lingerie on the internet.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure he's used to being embarrassed.
But I mean, the fact that this is such a high profile case.
Thank you so much.
Can you pronounce your last name, Molly?
What?
Can you pronounce your last name?
It's Gurky. So
Okay.
basically, it's like turkey with a G.
Oh, okay.
Gurky.
Yeah.
All right. I know you got a lot to say, Corey. Sound off.
Ciao.
Hey, Corey.
Hey, good boy. What it do, baby?
Nothing much. Can I ask you a question? I wanted to ask Kimberlana, but I want to know. Don't we want to know how many baby daddy Sam got? Am I the only one?
Bet you she got 3.
Okay, I'm sure. But I just wanted to know if I was the only one who wanted to know.
For that.
She thinks she gonna get a little money because Garcelle got a little money.
All right. What did you think about the Erika Jane storyline, Corey?
She's full of it. She is so full of it.
Do you believe, Kimberlana, that her and Tom have planned out how they're going to handle this situation?
From day one. Yeah, as soon as she knew the charges was coming down the pike. She didn't just move out after dropping him off at work. She planned that. Any good hoe know how to plan.
Oh my God, Corey!
Oh, I'm sorry. Was I supposed to say that? Oops. Was that bad?
Yeah. Do you remember that? I used to. If you could say the meanest thing you want and just say, "Is that bad?" and people laugh. Listen. Do you like Kyle's daughter, Portia?
No, I never did.
Oh, that is so.
I didn't
know you would say that. I didn't mean to talk about a child.
She's been her ham since season 1. They programmed that little girl.
Oh my God!
She's the only one that wants to be an actor and don't have it like her mama.
But she got a good acting reel last night. They gave her a good acting reel last night.
Show did.
And can we talk about, how old is the girl that was in college? Because I don't want to attack no child.
20.
She was 20.
Yeah.
Oh baby, she went and got a Kardashian special, but you didn't hear from me. That ain't the same girl they dropped off at their school.
No. I think she got a nose job.
Oh man, she got something at their body too.
I think she got.
Y'all need to stop. I thought Corey would say she loved the little girl. I had no idea you'd say no.
She's too grown. I don't like disrespectful children. She's disrespectful. I don't. A
Portia?
child should be a child.
Oh my God! All right, let's move on. Let's move on. David, should this be Dorit's last year?
You know what, Sharrell? Let's finish up with Corey because I got a lot to talk about, and I'm gonna try to make it quick because I got a little story time that I was telling everybody in the chat that I ran into.
Do tell.
Go ahead, David.
Go ahead, David.
Okay, so I live in California, right? I live in Southern California. I was down in LA the other day for something important, and I got there probably about like 4, maybe 5 hours earlier than when I was supposed to start. So I didn't
speak up just a little bit more. Go ahead.
I didn't venture far too off from where I was supposed to be meeting, but I got lost really quick. So I'm like, where the hell is this street? Like, I was just here. So I'm, headed down this street, and this is a street where there's, street parking. I look over and I'm like, that lady looks like Lisa Rinna. And
stop, David, stop. No.
God striking me dead right now. It was Lisa Rinna. And
you saw Lisa Rinna? Keep going, keep going.
So I'm going down and I'm like, that was not Lisa Rinna. And, freaking, had I known better, I would have pumped the brakes right then and there, got out the car and said, Lisa, is that you? And pulled down my sunglasses. She would have looked at me like, who is this? As if like I knew her. So I passed down and I didn't want to stop on the street because I didn't know if there was anybody behind me, because this is LA. I want to say I hit an alley that was not even half a mile long. I made a U-turn real fast. I turned back and she was gone. She's definitely riding in that black Tesla because she had just got out of her car and she was out of her car. She was like in the back rear area. It almost looked like it.
I have a quick question. Does she look like she eats?
She was wearing all black, so that could be deceiving, honestly. She's got a big face. I'm not trying to come for looks, but I knew it was Lisa Rinna because there's no mistaking, Lisa.
Next question. Did she have that same helmet hairstyle?
She did. That's what gave it away. With that and the lips, because like I said,
she had the helmet.
Yeah, she had that same hairstyle. So the wigs that we normally see her switch up in, where she's got longer hair, she dished it away for that time. And this was in Century City. So I was a little bit surprised just to have seen her out and about because I don't know, if they normally hang out in that area.
That's close to Beverly Hills, Century City. Maybe, so do you think she lives in Century City or do you think she lives in Beverly Hills?
Ooh, you know what, Sharrell? Erika's down in Pasadena, or she was down in Pasadena. You know what? Now that I mention it, I was hoping to see Ragamuffin Erika pumping gas over at 7-Eleven.
Oh, listen, I gotta wrap it up. I'm going on another blogger's channel. I got 4 minutes. Did you want to? Oh, Corey's done. Say any last words really quickly.
You know what?
David. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? This might be Dorit's last season. Another thing is, don't come for my Sutton or my Cynthia because Cynthia.
No. David, she was in a Christmas. She did look like a Christmas gift. She did. She's
the only thing that's bringing.
Can you give that to me, David?
Okay.
Wow, really, David?
We can agree on that.
Listen, I'm gonna have to end it here. I'm so sorry. I appreciate the call. The next time you see Lisa Rinna, I don't care if it's the back of her head, okay?
You know what? Like, I was just surprised that I saw Lisa Rinna down in Century City of all people. I wasn't expecting to see anybody there, so it was a shock to me. But I'll do my best next time, Sharrell.
Thanks for sharing. I appreciate you calling in. Thank you.
Hey, thanks, David.
All right, you guys. This was another fun video. Here's the last super chat. Can't wait for Erika to go to prison. Wow, Nadia. It's expensive to be me. I wonder how that would work for her with her new buddies in prison. Wow. Another fun video. Thank you, Gabor. Any last words, Gabor?
No, Garcelle, if you ever listen to this video, Just put it on your story on Instagram. How many baby mamas, how many baby daddy Sam got? If
That
you
is
really
so
know.
wrong.
I want to know. We know how many kids Scott got and how many baby mamas he got. So it's only fair that we do the same thing for Sam. I want to know.
Harry, any last words?
No, I'm good.
This was a fun video. Another fun video. Thank you so much, guys. I want to thank everyone for your super chats. If I missed any super chats, I do apologize. Just text into the hotline and I will shout you out in my next video because people are doing that now and it really works. So if I missed you, I apologize. Thank to everyone that donated. You don't have to support the channel and you do. I really appreciate it. The chat. You guys keep being funny. Keep coming with your comments. Gabor and Perry. Woo! Gabor, you guys, I love both of you. You're funny. I can't do the show without you. To my moderators, thank you guys very much. You are the best mods in town. That's why we call you the Mod Squad. All right, you guys, I got to head over to another channel. On 3, let's say bye. 1, 2, 3. Bye, guys.
Bye.